So what exactly happened in that video? I'm gonna give you a play-by-play on what exactly happened and how, well, we kind of blew it up. And when I say we blew it up, I mean we actually blew it up. Unfortunately, something went poof. So at the end of the video, I actually have two surprises, which one of them you're gonna be crazy happy about, and the second one I'm gonna be crazy happy about, which you guys might be too. So don't forget to check it out. Now this entire time, I thought it was actually the dog box that blew up because second gear was having some big problems. The first pass, it did great. Nothing happened. We shifted fine. Everything did flawlessly. The first pass, the car did a 10.4 at 147 miles an hour. And it was shifting perfectly fine, nothing wrong with it whatsoever. Now on the second pass, it did again 10.4 at 147, 48 miles an hour. So the car's pretty consistent as of right now, but there was a problem. You see, the third pass was the final pass of the night, and I said, I'm not leaving this place without hitting a 9-second pass. And I gave it the beans. I gave it all. I gave it a little too much. You see, I launched the car like I've never launched the car before, and honestly, it was probably one of my best launches. Now, as soon as I shifted it into second gear, I heard a big old loud explosion. And unfortunately, the GoPro died, so you guys couldn't see it. But when the explosion happened, I immediately let off the gas pedal, let off the throttle, put it in neutral, and I coasted to the side. From there, I tried to put it back in first. I went on my way, but I couldn't put it in second gear. It was grinding, knocking, it was grinding like crazy. I just couldn't get it in second gear whatsoever. So obviously I thought that second gear exploded. So I thought we destroyed our $10,000 dog box, and I was getting ready for the worst. So I started taking things apart, and check this out. You see, this 3,100 pound car is powered by this little baby giant. Oh, I can't say giant because it's tiny. It's a T-case. Go ahead and put it down in the comments. What do you think's missing? There's something missing in here. And if you guys don't know what's missing, I'll go ahead and show you what's missing. Now I have the driveline taken off at this point, but yep, that is the output shaft to the transfer case. It sheared off the transfer case like it was nothing. Crazy. So that was a loud explosion, but what caused it not to go into second gear? It looks like we had two little gremlins that was in the car when all this stuff happened. You see, I'm an idiot. You see, my custom stops caused it not to go into second gear that I kind of custom made and welded right there. That's so I don't overthrow the shifter and damage my dog box. See, the problem, I think they got out of adjustment or the shifter cable stretched. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to get a new gear shifter assembly and cables. I don't trust this one. So all in all, we need shifter cables, we need a shifter base, we need a transfer case, obviously, because we kind of blew it up. And then we also need a drive line that's going to adapt to the brand new T-case. You know, I'm thinking about getting the Boost in Performance Stage 1.5 T-case. The problem with that is it comes with a 300mm output shaft, which is awesome. We shouldn't snap the shaft no more, but it requires a larger drive line. You know, if you guys think I wasn't prepared, I was prepared because what's underneath my toolbox here, yep, you guessed it, is another T-case, but we're not going to use that because honestly it's a waste of time when we're just going to snap the shaft again. Why do it again? Also, we have an upgraded turbocharger for the Supra, which is in this box here. I'm kidding, it's not for the Supra, but guess what it's for? You guys guessed it, this turbocharger is going to be going on our GSX probably within the next week or so. And that's kind of the big surprise. I'm gonna be taking off the hull set HX40 6767, and we're gonna be putting that GT42 1450 on, which is like a 79.8mm wheel. It's pretty much like an 80mm turbo. Now, we shouldn't put on the turbo because we can't even hit a 9 on this car. But, you know, hey, bigger turbo, more fun, and it has a T51 mod, so that's kind of cool. Okay, on the down low, guys, I just want to install the turbo because I want to hear the T51. And the T51 mod is when it goes are you gonna be able to hear it because of the side exit? Probably not. Just so you guys know, the car is movable. I have the T-case off, I have the drive on up. We can still drive the car. It's in front wheel drive right now, which honestly, we can go do some front wheel drive burnouts in this thing, which I've never done a burnout in this car actually. So next video, all wheel drive does front wheel drive burnouts with a G42 turbo on it. Snaps axle shaft. Oh, I can't stop looking at this thing though. How awesome is it gonna be? Oh, it's not gonna fit. Let's take a look at that launch one more time. Honestly, you guys, it felt like a roller coaster being on that thing. It was just so much G-forces that I felt. One of the coolest things in the world, hands down. You know, I tried to redeem ourselves after what happened at Import Face-Off a couple weeks ago. Hopefully we did, because we ran our personal best for the year of 2022. Now, we didn't run a 9-second pass, but you know, stuff happens. Honestly, it came down to me. If I can figure out how to get the first 60 to 100 feet down, this car is gonna be 9s all day. It just needs a driver mod, obviously. Real fast, check this guys out. So we have a dog box transmission with a blown up T-case, with a spare T-case, with a blown up all-wheel drive transmission that it's locked in 3rd gear. And then we're gonna be smart enough to add more power to it so we can break more stuff, and yeah, we're gonna have to worry about the drivetrain this year. So, if you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to comment down below on what you think power-wise we're gonna make on that G42, because 100%, we're gonna get it dynoed 100% and actually see if we can hit our goal of 1,000 horsepower. How cool would that be though? 1,000 horsepower DSM with full leather interior. You don't see those every day. Also, Evo's outside, temporary. You know, it's kind of funny. I was tearing apart the whole transmission. I had almost everything off, and then I decided to take the T-case off. And that's when we were missing our little shaft here, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. But hey, mistakes happen. We learn from our lessons. Never diagnose something without fully disassembling it, obviously. Now, for the final surprise of today's video, you guys, I have in my hand a 16G turbocharger rebuild kit. Now go ahead, just think about it for 1 second. What is this for? It's for the OGs of the channel. They know what this is for. If you guessed that this is for the gray GST that we had on the channel in one of my very first videos, it because the turbocharger locked up. It's an MHI 16G turbocharger, and it runs about 28 pounds of boost. That car's on methanol injection, and my old videos, it's in there. And guess what? We're bringing it back. We got turbos on top of turbo replacements. We're replacing this one with that one, and we're gonna be rebuilding this one. You know, you guys, if the Supra didn't already have an aftermarket turbocharger, we would definitely be doing it in the next couple of videos. Luckily, it has a pure 800 turbocharger on this thing, so we don't gotta worry about this whatsoever. But only if it had a T51 mod on it. Then it could sound like a real Supra. Did I just call this a fake Supra? A T51 mod sounds like an old Supra with a T51 turbo on it. How it has that high-pitched whine to it, that's what that turbo is gonna do, and I'm super excited what it's going to sound like on the GSX with the side exit exhaust. We also might do something different with the exhaust, but I don't know. Do you think we should do a hood exit? I mean, there's a lot of them. I like the bumper exit. I don't want to put the full exhaust on because that's just not how we would drive this car. But hood exit might do some damage in my opinion. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, if you're my neighbors, I know you're watching it. I love you guys. So just like that, I'll catch you guys in the next video where we're going to be installing the turbocharger. I'm so excited for this. It's going to sound so cool, you guys. Trust me. Trust me, trust me, trust me. I'll catch you in the next one. Later. So in order to fund this DSM, I'm going to have to be selling some stuff. But here's the time slip. 10.4 at 147 miles an hour with a 1.8 60 footer. That last pass, that we broke the T-case, I bet it was a 1.6. We almost had a 9.
Nope. Nope.